Hello, everyone, and welcome to another episode of Thinking Out Loud, the Hair Society's podcast, where we bring real talk to real salon owners. Whether you're a seasoned pro or just getting started, we're here to give you insights, tips, and the occasional laugh to help you run your business. I'm your host, Mark Simkus, and today I'm joined by my fantastic co-host, Brittany Larson, owner of the best little hair house in Texas. Welcome, Brittany.
Hello, Mark. I'm excited about today's topic because it's something that's hitting every single salon owner I've talked to recently. Times are tough right now. There's no sugarcoating it. We're dealing with inflation, skyrocketing costs for products, supply chain hiccups, and clients who are feeling the pinch just as much as we are. It's a perfect storm, and figuring out how to navigate it all while keeping your salon afloat, that's no small feat.
It really isn't. And it's a delicate balance, isn't it? On one side, you've got the reality of running a business, paying rent, buying supplies, compensating your team fairly, and hopefully turning a profit. On the other side, you've got your clients, many of whom are facing their own financial challenges. They may want to keep coming in for their regular appointments, but might be struggling to justify the expense. It's a tough spot to be in, and today we're going to dive into how to handle it all.
Absolutely, Mark. And let's start with the elephant in the room, pricing. For most salon owners, the idea of raising prices can feel like walking a tightrope. On one hand, you know it's necessary. Your costs are going up, and if you don't adjust, you'll eventually run yourself into the ground. But on the other hand, you don't want to alienate your clients or make them feel like they're being squeezed for every penny. So, how do you find that balance?
That's a great question, Brittany, and I think the first step is knowing your numbers inside and out. If you're not regularly sitting down and analyzing your costs, everything from the price of your products to your utility bills, you're flying blind. You can't make informed decisions about your pricing if you don't have a clear picture of what it actually costs to run your salon. And let's not forget, it's not just about covering those costs. You need to account for your time, your team's wages, and let's not forget some profit margin too. Otherwise, what's the point of running a business? But here's where it gets tricky. Once you've crunched the numbers and realized you need to raise prices, how do you communicate that to your clients without scaring them off? This is where transparency becomes your best friend. People appreciate honesty, especially when it's delivered with empathy. If you explain that your costs have gone up and you're making adjustments to ensure you can continue to provide high-quality service, most clients will understand. It's all about framing it in a way that shows you're doing this for them, not to them.
I completely agree, Mark. And to add to that, timing and tone matter. If you spring a price increase on your clients without any warning, it can feel abrupt and unfair. Instead, give them a heads up. A simple email, a social media post, or even a printed notice in the salon can make a world of difference. You could say something like, "Due to rising costs in products and operations, we'll be making small adjustments to our pricing starting next month. We truly appreciate your understanding and continued support." It's short, straightforward, and gives them time to process the change. Also, don't be afraid to have individual conversations with your regular clients. Sometimes a little personal touch goes a long way. When you take the time to explain the situation face to face, it shows you care about them and value their loyalty. Most clients understand that the cost of everything is going up, and when they hear it directly from you, it feels less like a corporate decision and more like a mutual understanding.
That's such an important point, Brittany. Now let's shift gears a bit. While adjusting prices is necessary for many salons, it's also crucial to consider the needs of clients who might be struggling financially. These are the people who want to keep coming to you, but might not be able to afford the same level of services they used to. How can salons show empathy and work with these clients without compromising their own bottom line?
That's where creativity and flexibility come in. For example, instead of offering a full-service color appointment, you could suggest a root touch-up or a gloss treatment, something that keeps the client feeling great about their look, but costs a little less. You could also introduce budget-friendly packages or offer discounts during slower times of the week. These kinds of options allow you to meet your clients where they are financially while still keeping them in your chair. Another idea is to implement a loyalty program. This doesn't have to be complicated. A simple punch card where the 10th visit gets a discount or a free service can make a big difference. It's a win-win. Your clients feel appreciated, and you get the benefit of their repeat business. Remember, the goal is to find solutions that work for both sides. It's not about giving away your services, but finding ways to keep the relationship strong.
And speaking of relationships, let's talk about the importance of communication beyond the chair. A lot of salon owners think their job ends when the client walks out the door, but that couldn't be further from the truth. Building a strong connection with your clients requires ongoing effort. And in times like these, that connection can be your greatest asset.
That is so true, Mark. Staying connected through social media, email newsletters, or even a quick text here and there can make a world of difference. It shows your clients that you're thinking about them and that you care about their experience beyond the appointment. For example, you could share tips for at-home hair care, updates about new services, or even a little behind-the-scenes look at your salon. It doesn't have to be anything fancy, just something that keeps you on their radar and reinforces the trust you've built. And let's not forget, consistent communication also makes those tougher conversations, like price changes, much easier. When your clients already feel connected to you and your salon, they're more likely to be understanding and supportive. It's about building a sense of community and showing that you're all in this together.
So, to sum it up, running a salon during tough financial times requires a mix of strategy, creativity, and compassion. Regularly review your costs and adjust your prices when necessary, but always communicate those changes with honesty and empathy. Offer flexible options for clients who are feeling the pinch, and keep the lines of communication open to build trust and loyalty.
Well said, Mark. And let me add this. Tough times don't last forever, but the relationships you build during them can. If you focus on maintaining those connections and finding ways to support your clients while also taking care of your business, you'll come out stronger on the other side. And let's face it, who doesn't want that outcome?
Absolutely, Brittany. And to all our listeners, we'd love to hear your thoughts. How are you handling these challenges in your salon? Share your stories, tips, or questions with us on social media or through our website at thehairsociety.org. Remember, you're not alone in this. We're all navigating these challenges together. Stay strong, stay creative, and keep building those connections. Until next time, you've been listening to Thinking Out Loud, a podcast series brought to you by The Hair Society, where your membership opens doors to more than just a login. It's a world of style, support, and success. Special thanks to Brittany Larson for your amazing insights into today's podcast series, and we hope to have you back for another conversation in the near future.
Of course, Mark, and thanks to all of your listeners. I can't wait to come back and share more thoughts on our amazing industry. Bye for now.